Don't follow them.
It's not much. Not much to this.
Oh, okay. Let's request at a time on the internet, go to different sites and all the.
Apparently, these are for you.
Oh, for me? Well, $20 bills?
Yeah.
All right.
Dave Snellman's in charge of Viola now. When is the party again? Hey, Richard, what date's the party again?
Christmas parties, holiday party.
10, 11, 12, whatever it is Saturday night.
10, 11, 12?
It's a long party.
Saturday, it's a Saturday.
At the Westlake Country Club.
It's actually.
What is that?
One of the members lives there. Had a good break.
Some old guy?
So much old people.
All right, so now, what I'll do is I'll make a thing of all the ones I have on my other computer.
Okay.
And you can have them all.
Yeah, and I'll show you what I did. I mean, it's really
That
nice.
one should come out.
Okay. Yeah, I've never seen files get copied where it didn't bring in the data with it. But yours will have seemingly, it looks like you put them all on one day.
I did.
Yes, so for whatever reason, either maybe you had old scanned-in photos and they all had that date on them, or you copied over to JPEGs and for some reason it considers a new file. Maybe you loaded them into an image processing program.
No, I didn't do
saved them
that.
out of the
No, all I did was, I went into my computer, I tapped on each one, so they come up, and I hit,
Because there's files in there that I know, pictures you took back in the 90s,
and I
they're all
hit-
dated like 2008.
I hit record. And I saw,
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome you to the March 11th meeting of the New Jersey Antique Radio Club here at Princeton University Bowen Hall. Thanks for coming. Lovely spring night, even though it's not spring yet, but that's okay. We can handle it. Any new faces in the group? Anybody I haven't seen before? Yes, sir. Who are you?
My name is Alan Tannenhouse,
Yes, Alan?
friendly with Bill
He
Zukowski.
has no friends, but
Well, I didn't say-
Oh, condolences.
Friendly. I need a ride home, so I have to be nice to them, okay? I am looking for either a cathedral or a tombstone radio with shortwave.
Okay. All right, well, you know about our swap meet next Saturday.
Yes,
So
and I intend to go for it.
Excellent, excellent. I'm absolutely sure you will find something there at a reasonable price.
You want it working?
That's the key.
Working?
It worked the last time I turned it on.
Of course, that was 1941.
Well, Alan, you're very welcome. Anybody else?
Just before it worked.
Well, I do see somebody else. I see Ugo Pucciani. How are you, Ugo?
I'm just here as a guest,
That's right.
but I'm happy to be here because I had an interest in radio for many years and how I started my collection. So it's really a pleasure to be here. And I want to thank you.
It's a pleasure to have you with us. Yeah, very good. Thank you for coming. And thank you, Rob, for bringing them.
All right.
Anybody? Huh? Yes. Anybody else? Any other new face? No? Visitors? Anyone? Okay. All right. Now let's go on to old business. Last Sunday, Westford show, Boston show. Who attended? Who vended? Oh, same hand. Tell us about it, Fred.
Well, last year I missed the show because of their snowstorm. The year before, I missed it because of our snowstorm. So I was glad to get back to it again. I will say one thing. It was missing the one ingredient that I always really enjoyed, and that was Richard Herr and Aaron. Because Aaron would help me unload my stuff, and Richard took care of the entertainment. I haven't spent a weekend with Richard Herr. It's a very enjoyable experience, so I really miss him.
We all do. Yes, we do.
There were 115 tables, about 65 vendors. They had 350 paid coming through the gate. It was very well organized. If you got there Saturday night, you could actually move your stuff in the room on Saturday night. And on Sunday morning, you got a half an hour to set it up before the crowd came in. So it was really well organized. And Brian Phillips runs their club.
Bruce, that was Bruce.
I'm sorry, Bruce. He had something to say about you.
It was all, can you repeat it?
Yes. He said before he took the presidency of the club, he talked to Richard about, how's it work? And Richard told him, well, you're lucky if you get 20% of the members to help you. And that was way wrong, because it's more like 5%. Anyway, but, it was a madhouse for 4 hours, 8 to 12, and I sold half the stuff I brought. It really is a great show. The weather was great, since they moved it to March.
Well, that makes a difference, didn't it?
Yeah,
Really?
yeah, it did. And the hotel is great too. It really is a nice hotel. So, pardon?
Is the Westford show?
Westford.
Great show.
And,
Get the hours and time to get from, I don't know, where you live.
4.5 hours, with pit stops up through. It's
3.5 from the GW Bridge, let's say?
Yeah, it's 230 something miles from where I live, Plainview. So really, really nice show. I didn't get a chance to go around and see anything. I didn't buy anything because I was busy all the time.
I've attended myself, and unfortunately it was, you'd luck out with the weather. Either it was good weather or bad weather. And they'd be sold out either way, even the bad weather. But the last bad weather show, which I think was like 3 years ago, was a horror show. And Bruce realized he can't do this anymore. It's insane. Because people just couldn't show up, whether they wanted to or not. They just couldn't show up. Buyers nor vendors. So Bruce did the right thing. Good for him. All right. All right. We had our repair clinic, February 20th. All right. We had our winter repair clinic. We had a good time. Some civilians came in with some interesting stuff. In fact, we saw a Strat. We saw Emerson Stradivarius come in. Not the one you play, but the one you listen to. After Bob Bennett fixed it, I guess you could listen to it. Is that right, Bob?
Oh, yeah. It picks up the fluorescent lights here very well.
Yeah, what's that? Bob's, what happened was the lady that Bob worked on the radio for came in today to pick it up right here. And of course, he wanted to test it here, and that's what he's explaining, that the RF from the fluorescent lights, that's what she was hearing. So she liked it, though. She liked it.
She was very happy that her and her husband were able to get it and bring it home, and I made it playable. And there was a lot of little odd things that were wrong with it, and I took care of all of it. But couple things. One was they bought that radio 30 years ago at an antique shop for $35. And I just saw one on eBay close to $800. So I think they did pretty well.
Yeah. Well, they're keeping it though, right? They said that?
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
They wouldn't sell it to me, I'd only give them 50 for it.
Well, if anybody wants to see the proceeds of Bob working on it, what he did, and especially the dial glass, go to his YouTube channel, Radio Wild, and you can view it, because he made a video of it. So. And believe me, you know, again, please subscribe to his channel. He's one of our members who is a YouTuber. So. And what do you get? You get, if by one view, you get what, 1/100th of 1 cent?
Yeah, I get like a very minuscule amount. Matter of fact, I just got a check from Google for $100. I think it's like the second or third check I've ever gotten from them. And that's in 6 years.
6 years.
Yeah. So it's appreciative if you do watch them, guys, so.
Oh, really?
And watch the commercial before, too.
Thank you.
Yeah.
In case my electricity goes out or something, I can't pay the bill.
Rich?
Yeah, we put ads, the Google ads on the club website. We get a lot of traffic on the club website. And after 2 years, they sent us a check for $100. So we're not living large, but it's something.
Yeah, it doesn't hurt.
Okay, and again, I want to thank everybody, all the experts that came out and helped us that day, too. All right, last month we asked for a committee to audit our books. And in all honesty, I thought, nobody's going to help. Nobody's going to want to put in the time, nobody's going to care. But I was wrong, and sure as hell, we had people step up to the plate and came out and did review our books. And they're still in the process of reviewing our books, thanks to our treasurer, Harry. And you want to give us an update on that, Harry? How's it going?
Well, I'm still not in jail, so I
That's
guess
a good thing.
I haven't figured out yet. But no, we've gotten a number of folks to help, and I am trying to send them all the right materials so that they can actually complete the audit. Ed and I just had a discussion about some of the things that are missing and things that I need to straighten out. But on the other hand, he didn't find any malfeasance yet.
Well, again, we appreciate the people that are, you know, we have talented people in this club, a lot of talented people, and in diverse fields. So it's great that we found like Ed Suhaka, who used to do that for a business, and Paul.
I procrastinated a lot, that's why we're not done.
No, it's me. But anyway.
So it's still ongoing, but I can guarantee you that Harry will not be buying a new Volvo this year. Oh. Right, you're not buying a new Volvo this year?
Not this year.
Maybe next year.
Okay. Listen, on a sad note, we lost a longtime member who most of you guys didn't know about. His name was Tom McCauley. Not Tom Cawley. Tom Cawley is a little guy that runs around here. He's quite healthy, and we saw him at the repair clinic. This is an old friend of mine, Tom McCauley, from Bellport, Long Island. And Tom was an early mentor to me back in the 90s. And a real good guy. You would see him here as a vendor. He'd always come to vent at our swap meets. And he passed away in January. He was 85, 86 years old. And he was a Korean War vet. And he worked for the Long Island Railroad. Just a good guy, you know, just gone. And it's too bad. Just a very nice fellow. Again, being a Long Islander, he could never attend meetings, but he did come to our swap meets and vent. So I do appreciate that. He was a good friend. Al Clays is not here. He was going to take care of the DX contest winners. So I can only say that next month he will be here, and he will have the contest winners' plaques. Do we know why Al's not here tonight? Anybody? Okay. He's okay. All right. Any other old business? Any other old business you want to talk about? All right. All right, new business. It's my pleasure to let you guys know that we, the NJRC, me in particular, signed the lease for our RTM museum and an events calendar that we attend at InfoAge. So we signed a lease with InfoAge, and Wall Township for $10 years for $1. With options to renew for another 5 years after that. So it's a long time coming. There's been leases in the past. They were more like clown leases. They never really amounted to anything. But this is right from the chairman, Mike Rowan. He's really trying to put it all together. And he has. I mean, for a lease that we are fixed at InfoAge, at the old Camp Evans, and ever expanding and increasing. So it's good that we're there and that we now have a real lease. So I'm very happy to report that to you guys. Especially for $1 a year, you know. The treasurer was happy with that.
Yes. Well, my auditors will have to check that.
Yes, that'll probably throw the books off for $1. Yeah. 1 week from tomorrow, guys. 1 week from tomorrow. It's spring. It's spring. It's not really spring, but certainly go outside. It's like spring. All right. Tables are still available. Vendors, don't tell me you don't have anything to sell, please. If you do, I'm going to call your wives and I'll find out for sure.
How many tables are sold?
I've got in the high 30s right now. But you know, fall was a sellout. Okay, and I didn't, believe me, I don't mind running around, scampering, finding tables to set up for people. All right, so please, I'd appreciate the note ahead of time, but I can't imagine. I'm going to say walk-ins are welcome, but I guess I have to deal with that. Now, also something good happened this past month. A good guy member, Joe Connor. You see him at swap meets. You don't see him much. I don't think we've ever seen him at meetings, really. Not really, once in a while. Anyway, Joe had a good idea, and that was that he's a ham, and that he doesn't see us as a presence on ARRL website. And he made that mention to me in an email, and I imagine he realized that the past summer when we had our tailgate swap meet, that we liaisoned with OMARC, that the OMARC probably listed it as an event. So we figured, well, why not have our fall and spring swap meets as events too? And we have a lot of hams. How many hams do we have in right now? Look at this, Jesus, we have almost half of you guys. Anyway, excuse me. So I made a few phone calls, talked to some people I know who are lifetime hams, and we got it together. And right now we are a listed, sanctioned ham event with the ARWL, and we are in the Northeast sector. So if you go on their website, you will see the event for next Saturday, which will bring in that many more people and hams and populate our vending and our buying. So I think that's a great thing. And there will be give-outs. There's a package I received in the mail this past week from their director, who has given me three, we'll call them door prizes, having to do with $25 and $50 chits to their merchandise, where you can buy from their catalog books and kits, and so it's something good, it's something different too. So I'm looking forward to having more, being more with the ARRL and having all of our events listed with them. I think that's great. I really do.
Rich?
And thanks to Joe Connor, just whispering in my ear with an email. It really helps. Okay.
Rich?
Yes.
Just a quick question. There is a group on Facebook, and Facebook is something that some of you people might not understand. There's a group on Facebook called I Collect Antique Radios. It's got quite a few thousand members. Would it be worth it to just throw a post on there saying we're having a radio sale next week?
Well, our webmaster, Dave, and I have talked about this.
Well, we're talking about two different things. Sal Percindy usually does a lot of online advertising for the swap meets. I don't know if he posts in that group, but he reaches out to, to all.
He does the antique radio forum. I believe he does, Joe. I can't say for sure. He is missing this evening. He has to work.
But if you know of places, I mean, talk to Sal or talk to me, so we make sure there's, there's different places out there that we, if we miss somebody.
Sure thing.
Yeah.
And review it then, all right? And
Yeah.
if you see that we're absent on it, please make a post. What the hell? It can't hurt, that's for sure. Just get the date and time correct, that's all.
I want to sell my crap. How much does it cost?
Okay. Do we want to run Mike Molnar?
I think you should, yeah, and I mean.
Okay. All right. A couple of weeks ago, myself, Dave, Ray, and a few other members of the club and non-members of the club were invited to member Mike Molnar's house for an open house in Glen Gartner, New Jersey, way out in the mountains. Beautiful area, really nice area. And I had never been there before. And as you know, Mike has given us some incredible presentations, and much of his presentations are from his own collection. And what a collection he has. So while I was there, I was taking some stills. I also took some video. And Sika Productions has narrowed it down to what we need to see. And we're going to give you We're going to give you a short presentation of the Mike Molnar collection, which will absolutely blow you away. Mike Molnar is one of the few people that actually has a real theremin. Not a repro, not a rebuild, it's a real one. Of course, it's not as good as Neville's.
What was that, Rich? It was his own town.
A real what?
Theremin.
Slow down.
Yeah.
A little faster.
It's going just a little bit fast.
All right, we're going to do this the old-fashioned way.
A visit to Mike Molnar's house. It's February 27th, 2016.
This one is the four-man's color converter from the late 50s. You would buy that and add it onto your black lights and only bring it out if it was going to be a color program, because they're only a couple a year. And that converter would sit on top and split the signal up. That works, but not nearly as well as this one.
So you actually, it's not just colorized, you actually get color.
Yeah, it's actually the actual right colors.
You're creating that signal, aren't you?
Yeah, actually, it's just coming up with a standard display. But this guy, Daryl Hawk, engineered this little converter box, because there had been no way to ever see a picture on this. And only this little thing, right, this is amazing.
This is great.
This box, and it converts anything to anything. You can send in NTSC, you can send in PAL, and you can convert to this, you can convert to
So this isn't a regular television signal though, because it's breaking it apart?
But that format doesn't exist anymore.
Okay.
So that
We call the format?
they call it field sequential. So each field is broken into a sequence of the red, green, and blue.
Okay.
And
that's how, so it's kind of blinking each?
yeah, but your eye can't possibly.
Okay, I'm getting the grasp on it a little